Hello YouTube, this is Thompson 737. So I do this video channel update and collection update, I suppose. So yeah, a bit of mixed stuff really. Crack on with like the stuff related to the channel first, just in case any content later on isn't really of any interest to you guys. But just getting into it. So yeah, spreadsheet on my screen, on my computer screen. These are schedules that I've been doing. This is just like a bit of a mock. I didn't really want to show you the full thing or like a full day. But this is just a bit like of a taster really of like what I've been doing. So basically all the flight numbers are real world flight numbers. Basically I'm using schedules from Mallorca Airport, so Palma de Mallorca, LEPA, PMI. So all the flight codes are the same with with regards to the actual airline as well. So these first three aircraft are actual schedules scheduled in. Obviously at Palma Airport, a lot of schedules, per day. So I've had to scale it down quite a bit to fit to my collection and sort of, do it over a matter of so many days, obviously a week, 7 days a week. Obviously so that, all the, not so the schedules are like always it's the same every day. So each day is different. Sunday is the quietest, whereas Friday is actually the busiest. I think Tuesday and Thursday are quite sort of in between, sort of like not too busy but sort of busy-ish, and then the other days are just sort of average as well. So yeah, this is just a bit like a taste really. I will be adding like a registration column as well. So obviously like aircraft, in terms of aircraft type, I've got two Condor 753s. I've got like the new one, like the new colours, and like the Heart livery, and the old sort of Thomas Cook, blue colour, you know what I mean. And obviously to determine which one I'd be using, it's going to be easier for me to add the registration. That's like, the Ryanair 738s. And just going on to the Phoenix releases with the Ryanair, I was pretty shocked, to be honest, to see another Ryanair produced. Fantastic release though. Great to see. I don't know if they'll be producing more, I'm not sure. However, someone posted a question on Instagram with regards to the Ryanair. If they're releasing Ryanair, will we see an EasyJet? The answer is probably not. I'm not saying that for definite. But there's been a lot of talk about, licensing issues. Velocity models, they didn't really have a license to release theirs. I think the more numbers you produce for a model, the more likely you are to be fined, or however it works. I'm not a manufacturer or retailer or anything like that, so I've no idea. But yeah, it's all to do with licensing issues. So yeah, a lot of people have said that an EasyJet probably won't be done. Obviously there's been a lot done, but I think majority have been done by Aeroclassics, and I don't think they had licenses either. I could be wrong, but yeah, it's just like I say, it's just pure and simple down to licensing. Just going back to the Phoenix releases though, I've actually ordered one Ryanair 738, two Thomas Cook A321s and a Condor A321. Once again, you might be thinking, why two Thomas Cooks? It's just like a fleet building thing. They might release more. I have no idea. You never know. So you just got to take that chance, which I have. I ordered two. So that's that. That's the schedules. That's Phoenix releases. I'm also waiting for my Tarom 737-300, which should be coming soon as well. And then these in the foreground. Recent models that I've picked up. So this model, I should have really got this when it first came out. This is an ArcFly A320. With my new airport that I'm doing the schedules for, this will be operating on behalf of TUI, rather than ArcFly itself. will be operating for TUI, because the big disappointment for me is that, you know, we've got a lot of TUI models, well, maybe not a lot, but several in like the Haribo, you know, Haribo liveries and, you know, other special liveries, whatever. But we don't have one that's a official TUI flight. You know what I mean? If we had one in like the all yellow or like a new, sort of, you know, Dreamliner livery, I suppose, or new TUI livery, that would be excellent. But like I said, I sort of want some of the, at least the Gold Baron TUI model, but I don't really sort of want to buy it because, like I say, it's in a special livery, and it's like the Air Europas that we've got in 1400. I mean, not one has been produced in a normal livery, which is a big disappointment, really. So that's that. That's going to be operating on behalf of TUI rather than ArcFly itself. That at this current moment in time, that doesn't actually still operate. I think the aircraft operates, but it's not in that livery anymore. Of course, it's like in a hybrid livery. And then we've got this Sartor International, which is Portuguese. I just saw this on eBay and just thought it'd be a nice addition to my sort of, you know, European collection, really, or my collection in general. This will be flying to my new airport as well, so I've made a few schedules for that. Nice little model, to be honest. You'd probably see, if you follow me on Instagram, AdamMoore95, you probably would have seen me post a photo and whatnot. And then these two models, I got this one from Airspotters. They had it sort of on offer, about 25 quid plus postage, so I thought I'd go for that. And this one, well, there's a bit of story behind this British Airways 747. Again, if you're you know, friends with me on Facebook or following me on Instagram, you probably might be aware of the background behind this. So basically, you know, I just got that because I've got that, and I thought it'd be good to get like a normal British Airways 747. But this Dreamflight one, basically Dreamflight was supposed to be a one-off event, and it became an annual event where they take like less fortunate children with like illnesses and disabilities to like the United States. I think they always go to the same place, Orlando, which I suppose is good because, you know, it's you might get some, you know, it might seem a bit unfair, you know, one year to take some people somewhere and then other people somewhere else. So yeah, I think they do always go to Orlando. And my sister was actually one of those who went on this flight back in 2004, I think. The aircraft itself has changed. It used to be a 742, then it became a 744, but the 744 has never always been the same. It's changed, actual, you know, each, like the registration has changed, if you know what I mean. So the titles have been added on several 747-400s over the years. I'm not sure exactly which one my sister flew on, but yeah, it means a lot because my sister always dreamt of going to America. I mean, I have as well. You know, I'd love to go to America, but for her to sort of go, it was, you know, it means a lot. You know, at the time it was like, you know, my sister's like having the time of her life, you know what I mean, or she will be when she goes and all that sort of thing. So that's just a bit of a background, and whatever. I did pay a fair bit, but like I say, it's not just a model, it's got a meaning to it. Behind this, I have this. Now, if you are following me on Instagram as well, you will have seen I've been posting quite a lot of stuff related to like Fast and Furious in terms of Forza Horizon 2 and the Fast and Furious add-on sort of expansion pack that you can get. Yeah, obviously, I just wanted to bring this up slightly. You know, like, obviously, Paul Walker died quite a while ago now. And I think, you know, at the time, I wasn't that bothered, I'll admit. You know, like how celebrities die, and obviously it's all in the media, in the news, and I think it's just the point where it gets to everyone saying, you know, rest in peace and everything like that, and it gets to the point where, you know what I mean, it just, you know, he's gone, basically. But recently, I don't know, I just had like this thing where I was really into Fast and Furious. It was on the other night, and I watched it, and then I was like, right, I've got to buy the 6 complete series. I've seen Fast and Furious 7 as well. I've actually pre-ordered that on DVD as well. And yeah, only up until recently. Recently, I've just been really sort of thinking about, how much he meant to, like the fans. How much, how big his character was in these series of films, and stuff like that. And it's just one of them things that it doesn't hit you straight away, but it might be a few years, few months down the line, where it does suddenly hit you. And the song that Wiz Khalifa brought out, See You Again. It's I really get a bit emotional listening to that song, because it's like I say, it's been a while, and for me to say this now, some of you might be thinking, but it's ages ago. You know what I mean? Just sort of move on. But like I say, he's going to be, it's going to be a big part missing. But I just want to say, I really hope they do like a Fast and Furious 8 at least. Rumours are, well, I've read that they might be going up to like 10 movies in this sort of franchise. So, like I say, I think 8 would be good. I also think it'd be quite good if, like, obviously, he had his son and his daughter. His daughter was just about to be sort of more or less born. Mia was pregnant. So I think it'd be quite good if they did like a film where they grow up and they become fascinated by cars, and they sort of maybe pursue, what their father and Mia did. Because obviously Mia, she's looking after the kids and whatnot, and obviously she's out of it a little bit more now. Now she's, sort of settled down, she's got children, which is a shame. But if they grow up, it'd be quite good to see sort of Mia come into it a little bit as well, and get back in driving a bit more. And one thing I've been thinking about as well, I think it'd be pretty awesome if a game, like you get, just going back to me playing Forza Horizon 2, it'd be amazing, like, if there was a game, sort of not based on Fast and Furious, but similar, so a mix of like a racing game and like a Grand Theft Auto. So rather than having like Grand Theft, obviously we had GTA 5, which was, probably one of the best games, when it first came out. But I think it'd be awesome to do like a game like GTA, but based on like street racing and racing in general. I think that'd be pretty awesome. If any of you guys want to share your thoughts on that or whatever, then it's just an idea that I had. I'm not actually creating the game yet. I'm not saying that it's an idea that I've got, I'm going to do it. But it's just an idea for, possibly, a game in the future. Because you get, like, racing games and you're always just sort of racing. You know what I mean? Like Fast and Furious, it's about cars, and at first it's about, like, street racing. But then obviously it gets into, like, more sort of gun fights and all that sort of stuff a bit later on. But yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool, is if you sort of, I don't know how it'd work, the storyline, but hopefully you get the idea. Don't want this video to go on too long, but stay tuned, guys, today, because I will be doing another video, an airport update on my new airport as well. So I'll be using the schedules that I've done for like Sunday, just to give you a bit like of an overview, what to expect, and then I might do another one later on in the week, and also probably a Manchester airport update as well, because there's a few things I want to showcase on there that have recently visited Manchester, so, or similar, as close to I can get with my collection. So like I say, thanks for watching this video, guys. Stay tuned for the airport update later on. If you have any questions, want to talk about anything, by all means do. If you want to follow me on Instagram, as mentioned earlier, it's Adam Moore 95, so that's ADAMMOORE 95. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, That's my username. Just search me and follow me, and then I'll follow you back. As long as you've got content that's I'm interested in. So I'd like to say thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. I'll see you later. Bye.